everybody, it's Danny coming at you with another video, and today is going to be something different, and I'm joined by
Abstrak ThaGreat. How you guys doing out there?
Hell yeah. Today we're going to do something different. We have some things to talk about, and that includes the hot popular Netflix series right now, or movie, whatever you want to call it, Bird Box.
Yeah, Bird Box was crazy, man.
Hell yeah, that movie was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really know how I felt about the movie when I first watched it, but I just kept watching it.
Yeah.
Like I watched it like 3 times before I actually started internalizing some actual feelings from it, and then I saw that post on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that definitely helped me understand a lot more things.
Yeah, for sure. Like when the post on Facebook was talking about, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up.
But yeah, let's give credit to whoever it was,
Jonisa Mika Cunningham. She wrote how eyes is the window to the soul, and which is why seeing is so important to the entity, which I agree. Like, like exactly, like what you internalize, what you most fear and everything, that's basically what this creature became, I think. Yeah, like your deepest, darkest fears, sadness, and it just became that. And for me, I think when you see something like that, like, for example, when the lady was in the car, Mallory's sister, I forget her name, and she literally said, "What the f was that?" Or "What is that?" And her eyes just dilated. Like, you could tell she was just in fear for her life. And, like, that's why she didn't understand, like, what was happening. And then, she didn't know the bus was coming. She was facing the
she was looking at her sister.
Looking at her sister. So she just lost all touch of reality at that point. Which, yeah.
She had already lost touch with reality when she flipped that.
Yeah,
she was in the zone. She was just like,
yeah. At that part, she was tried to kill herself, and then and then after that, she didn't really try to kill herself. After that, she was just walking, and then the truck just smacked into her.
I don't know, man. At what point do you take steps of responsibility for your actions? She knew it was going on in traffic. Like,
that is true.
Like, she walked into traffic without looking. She was trying to kill herself.
And no, like, at that point of time as well, she was definitely, okay. I
she walked in the oncoming traffic.
I give you
looking the opposite way. Like,
yeah.
Like,
I definitely give you
She wasn't worried about walking into a wall or anything.
That is true.
Yeah. What else though? What else happened in that movie that had me tripping out?
The
chick Olympia ruined the whole movie for everybody.
I agree.
It's like she got everybody killed.
Yes, I totally agree with that. If it was me, I would have kicked Olympia out with that guy, not letting
the guy
that guy in.
Oh yeah. Listen, the guy who she let in.
Yeah.
Who
Gary.
Gary.
Yeah. That was insane at that part.
Yeah, definitely. Since you let him in and you broke the rules and you didn't even consult anybody about it, you get out with him.
Exactly. I ain't just gonna let someone in, didn't even ask. Yeah, he had a blindfold on. See, that's the thing. He was a smart crazy. Because he came in with the blindfold on. Because she asked, "Do you have the blindfold on?" And he said, "Yeah." But my thing is, if he came running from some other place, how did he was able to see which houses he was going into? But I can understand because Mallory did the same thing, but she also had multiple people with her to help her.
That also brings it back to this theory where does she say only the mentally ill can see the entity and not die. Mm-hmm. So this also explain like why he was able to see everything. But yeah, like it would make no sense how he was able to find it. But you also brought up a really good point that I think most people overlooked. Like the kids how did they learn how to swim?
Yes. How the part where they flipped the raft over and that First
I mean,
of
she
all,
did reach in the water and pull
one of them out.
one of them.
It wouldn't have been that way in real life because rapids like create like chaos. So you could be any other where you could be underwater for long periods of time. The girl was just laying on land somewhere, and boy, she reached out and pulled boy up. Like,
yeah, but I mean, at what point are we nitpicking though?
this is true.
Yeah, like
The whole movie wasn't a reality. Well, you could consider it a reality because like people do commit suicide by facing their worst demons. So
yeah, right. Well,
you can connect it.
And I guess the mentally ill are people who have confronted their demons.
Yeah.
What is?
I agree. Like they have confronted,
Or
but
they just live with them.
They live with them. I agree with that.
It's not even confront. They live with them. This is something that they deal with on a daily. That they're forced to just told like be normal. You're like, but this shit's right here. You know what I mean? Like, no.
Yeah.
But look at how everybody else is looking at you. Just be normal.
Yeah. And the thing is, they called it beautiful. It's so beautiful. And then...
I don't know. Some people just kill themselves instantly.
True. Girl in the beginning banging her head against the glass.
Well, maybe it is beautiful to them now. Because it's so horrendous to everybody else. They're finally it's like the flip side. It's opposite. It's
you
like
know what? That's a good point you bring up because like it is flipped because what normal people deal with, quote unquote normal people deal with, they think it's horrendous or fearful of what mentally ill deal with, and now that was
now they're like it's beautiful. Look, look at the fucking view. Exactly. Excuse my language, but
like,
look at the view.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, look at this. It's so beautiful. They want everybody else to see what they've been seeing all along. That's insane.
There's a lot that you can take from a movie like this, though.
It is.
We just watched a little breakdown on YouTube, and I liked how they were talking about how the makers of the movie, I don't know how true this is because there's another theory there, but how they purposely didn't show you the monster so you could see, so you could basically internalize with the characters and how they couldn't see the monster. They didn't really know what they were running from. They just knew that if they saw it, that's it. Like, yeah. So the best way to make you feel like this is happening to you was for them to purposely not show you the movie. But
but I read somewhere that one of the main reasons they did not put it in the movie is because every time they would record, Sandra Bullock will laugh because the thing came out to look like a big blue or black baby, and she's like, she doesn't want that in there because it would turn it into a comedy. I mean, if I saw a big blue baby they were running for, I'd be laughing.
But I mean, I guess that's its true form.
Yeah.
But when you look at it head on, it becomes whatever you're
imagining.
Like, it becomes like I saw it said like it's. But and then back to this theory again on Facebook. It was something as yeah, you have to be careful what you give attention to because your spirit can be tainted by what you watch. Like so basically it's saying like I don't know, it's just I got a lot from this. I
agree.
Your eyes are your windows to your soul.
And I like that number 4, walk by faith, not by sight, which is true.
Right.
It is true.
Sometimes it's best to enter a situation blind because it allows you to strengthen your senses, your other senses.
Yeah. Because what happened, everybody, and like at the end of the movie, when I saw that, they went to the school of the blind, and I'm like, wow. The whole movie, I didn't think about anything about blind people, deaf people, mute people. Like, I didn't think about any of those kind of people. And when I was like, wait, when they're like, I'm like, how does he not have a blindfold on, and he is, not, crazy, making them see. And then when they pan to School of the Blind, I'm like, that makes a lot of sense right there, because yeah, they're blind, but their other senses are heightened.
Yeah, but in the book, they took their eyes out.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're like 100% blind.
I mean, like, remember, PLP?
Oh, yeah, I'm
legally blind.
I agree, yeah.
She would technically be in that school. She could be in that school if she's legally blind.
That is true, but she can still see. So I can understand them taking their eyes out.
Like one of my favorite rappers, Ab-Soul. He wears like really, really dark shit. He has a really rare condition. It's called Steven Johnson syndrome, where it's like his eyes are really sensitive to light.
Yeah.
Which basically makes him blind. Like he has to wear this would be basically too bright for him. He would have to wear low lit shades in here.
Wow, I can't even imagine that. Like having to wear shades all the time.
Yeah.
Cause pretty much it's like shades black out everything. Like I don't have them on now. I have transitional lenses for my other glasses, and like just walking outside and it turns like dark, and it's like I can't imagine wearing shades all day. Like even inside, it's crazy.
I feel like Superman. I get recharged by the sun.
Yes, I agree with that. So, all right, question: what if you're in that situation? What would have made you look?
Oh no. How PC can I be? Probably like some weed or something. I don't know. They would probably get me easy. They would get me real easy. I don't know. Depending on how long I had survived. And if I was like hungry.
I agree with that.
If I was hungry.
Food would definitely be my number one. Like,
oh my god.
I got some free, I don't eat McDonald's, but I got some free Burger King Chick-fil-A nuggets. No. All you gotta do is look at me.
They said McDonald's nuggets up there. I don't even like Wendy's nuggets. I think they got the worst nuggets. I would do the Wendy's nuggets. So.
Wendy's?
Nah, I wouldn't hold out for Wendy's nuggets. Get out of my face, dude. Wendy's, you trash. They came back with the faux though.
Oh yeah, faux.
Yeah. They probably be like, yo, we got festival tickets.
Yeah, I know I would have.
Here for the low dog. I'll be like, hold on, how much money I got?
Right? Yeah, I would look for anything.
Yeah, we got the VIP wristbands.
Yes.
I'm coming, dog. I'm coming.
Anything technology, my dumbass would have looked right in that boat, thinking like, hey, we got a free gaming PC. What?
Man.
I'll take that.
Yo, I just realized how similar, like, they took a lot of, they took it. Remember, it was like, hey, we got some boat down here.
Yes.
Remember all the memes from it?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Basically, this is a ripoff of A Quiet Place. They just
pretty much.
They just change the senses as to what they couldn't do. Like, a lot of people like this better because there was dialogue. I feel like A Quiet Place was like taking the movie to the next step.
I like The Quiet Place because at the time I was actually learning sign language, so I knew everything they were saying.
Oh, that's dope. I haven't watched it yet though. I need to get caught up.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah. Speaking of, what else we got to talk about as far as Bird Box is concerned?
The book, blind people, the birds. Okay, animals and that. Like, I feel like, see, this only affected humans, like, I feel like us as human beings, because, like, animals sense things, without even looking at them. Like, my cats will know
what kind
that
of
I'm
baggage
here.
would an animal have to confront? Like,
Yeah, that is true.
You should use, like, the house cats gotta fucking deal with shitting on the carpet that one time.
Yeah, that's true. But
feels so much shame and jumps off the cliff.
That's true. But pets have a heightened sense of awareness, yeah, because like I said, my cats know when we're coming home, and I can beat my car when I'm coming home and get in the elevator. They're already at the door waiting for me or waiting for my wife.
No, they've been at the door since you left. No, yeah.
Or that could be the case.
No, that's really cool though. Like I've seen it before. Like I would be at the house with my sister's pets or whatever, and she would hear my dog would hear the keys at the door. Well, not even at the door, but like you said, you beep your car, and right at the door. Right at the door.
What else? We talked about crazy people and their demons, birds, blind people to book, different aspects of it. Like, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like back to what I was saying earlier about A Quiet Place trying to push things into a new direction. Netflix is going into a new direction with that movie, Bandersnatch. You said you haven't gotten around to watching it.
No, not yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Man, let me tell you, Dan, when you finally watch this, it's going to be crazy. There's like so many different outcomes. I really like that because, like, I feel like they're trying to push for new innovation. Like, innovation is what we need, especially as far as the entertainment aspect goes.
I agree.
And how we're not really going to the movies like we used to.
Yeah, this is true.
They're trying to take, like, viewing to the next step, like, at home viewing to the next step. And this is basically you picking your own movie.
Soon is going to be where everyone doesn't, soon, I think in the future, everyone doesn't go to the movies. They just pay for a service like Netflix, and they stream it to like your house or something. Say if a new movie comes out and everyone just watch the movie at the same time. Like, you know how movie times have different times, like say at 7 o'clock, boom, everybody come on, turn on the streaming device at their house.
And you got like a little chat room and everything, everybody can talk to each other and just like viewing parties.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much. I feel like that it's gonna move in that direction.
Why is that lit?
It's lit. One, I feel like it's safer, because not to like go off topic, but like the whole Aurora, Colorado shooting at the movie theaters.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yes, definitely, rest in peace. Like, it's safer that way, and you're in the comfort of your own home.
But I mean, like, that can happen at any time. You gotta go to the bank, you gotta go to the grocery store, you gotta go, like, to the bathroom at a public restaurant, like in a public place, like
concerts,
yeah, you
churches.
Can't be afraid to live your life, like
that is true.
Nah, I'm not with it. I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling. We need to get out more. We need to interact more. That's why the '90s was so lit, because we didn't have all this technology making us drones. Like remember when we used to have to actually ring the doorbell to see if somebody was home.
I remember.
And that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you were like. If you had a phone or not, like if you were on a bike or if you're in a car, you still had to knock on somebody's door.
Exactly.
Like, yo,